Hon Amaechi, are you there?
Sir.
Please put on your video. I want to start.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, just hold on. I want to confirm going live. Once we go live, then we'll start. It's still booting.
Sir?
Just hold on. It's still booting.
Okay.
We want to go live now. No, YouTube. So. Okay. Okay, let's begin. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me formally welcome you to this program, Politics Hour. This is the platform where politics meets people. I'm your host, Kevin Jacob. On this show, we'll be engaging with Nigeria's future leaders, delving into the country, from governance to economy, from security and the welfare of the people. We are exploring critical issues that shape our nation. An aspirant, political aspirant, who will share his insights and aspirations with us. Let us dive into the conversations that matter and uncover the leadership Nigeria needs to thrive, like we're about to do. So let's get started. Today we have our guest. His name is Okoro, and he's running for House of Representatives. Running for the post of House of Representatives under the constituency known as Igbo-Etiti Constituency. I hope I got that correct. In Enugu State. Hon Amaechi, you are welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin, for having me. Good morning.
Can you speak, Hon Amaechi? Can you speak?
Thank you for having me, sir. Good morning from here.
All right. So I believe you can hear me. Let's go straight into your personal and political background. Can you share a brief background about yourself and what inspired you to go into politics?
Okay. My name is Hon Amaechi Okoro. I'm from Umunko in Igbo-Etiti government area, Enugu State. I'm from a family of 7. I'm the 3rd position. I'm a public health officer. I'm a leader, community leader, and what inspired me to contest for House of Rep in the coming election is to fill the gaps that I've been advocating for since I came up to light, as in when I came up to the happenings in our politics. There have been a gap that I've advocated for a change, but the changes remains unchanged. So it's one of the things that I came up, let me go and change it myself. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Let me ask this. Why do you want to represent your constituency in the House of Representatives? Why exactly? What did you see? What did you know? Why do you want to represent your constituency in the House of Representatives? And tell us a little bit more about that place you represent, Igbo-Etiti constituency.
Okay, Igbo-Etiti is made up of Igbo-Etiti, Uzouwani Federal Constituency is made up of two local governments, Igbo-Etiti and Uzouwani. And these two local governments has been suffering. Let me say over 20 years, these two communities, even if you go to Google, you will hear about Uzouwani massacre. People that we don't know have been intruding our land, pursuing us out of our land. If you go to Umunko, one part of the Igbo-Etiti owned, you see that you find out that most people are hungry. They are able, they are capable, they have men. We are populated with strong men that can go to a farm and make out something at the end of the day. But we find out that people who don't know have taken over our bushes. They no longer allow us to go to farm, and we have people that are representing this constituency. And for once, we've not had their voice in the National Assembly about these happenings. Most of our, let me say 90% of our graduates, most of them are repairing tires along the road. Most of them, 40% are doing Yahoo. Because of what? There's no work. The remaining the remaining percent that don't know what they do. Let me say 10% are begging. If you come online every day, this one will chat you, I'm in school, this one happened, this one I have not eaten for 3 days. And all these things is because before now, let me say in 20 years past, as in you have break, you're going back to school, your bag will be loaded with a lot of luggages. You are not even going to buy one from market. But at present time, you cannot even get garri from your parents because there's nowhere to cultivate garri. Fulani herdsmen have taken over everywhere. Alleged Fulani herd people. But we have advocated for this, for a change on that. Nothing has been done. So I want to go in to do it myself. Thank you.
All right, please confirm you can.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, okay. I want to, before we go into politics, but see, there must be something inside someone feels he has that makes him different from. So I want to ask, what values and principles do you stand? Do you think you have that will stand now make you to stand out as a politician and as a co-player member? Let me rephrase. What values and principles do you stand for as a politician and also as a co-player member that will make you to stand out?
I stand out. The value I have is that I stand out as the hope for the hopeless. The value that I have that others does not have is that I have contacts, not only contacts. I have rapport with all the villages in my community, in my local government, and across the two local governments, just throughout the constituency. I was able to meet these people on our way of advocacy, where we use our money, the little money that we have, and go to communities to give people drugs. Because we see that if you go to hospital, many people don't have money to attend to hospital, to go to hospital to take care of themselves. So we have indulged in some of these things, and I see it as something that makes me different from others. Because even those of them that have money, even like the person I'm contacting with has been there for 3 years, 3 term. This is 3 term. That if he's coming back next election, that's 4th term. But I'm not afraid of him because I have something that he does not have, which is connection to the people. We does not hear our voice. We does not hear about our constituency in the National Assembly. So these two things are mentioned and others.
All right. You know, running for office is like applying for a job.
Yeah.
It's like applying for a job. You're going to pitch yourself from something over a job. And this is almost something like this is a media interview anyway. Like I put yourself for the let them vet you, okay? But there must be some level of experience you had in the past that may have propelled you to say, look, I'm ready for this. So let me ask, how has your past leadership experience prepared you for this role you are running for? Is there any way, any past leadership experience you've gone through in the past, community or whatever that has? How has the last leadership experience prepared you for this particular role? Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Sorry for that.
Okay. It was even my past leadership experience that pushed me for this role. I was the vice president, Igbo-Etiti, my local government, vice president, youth president, last 3 years. Presently, I'm the general secretary, Organiru Igbo-Etiti. Organiru is for progress of Igbo-Etiti youths. So I'm the general secretary presently. And all this, like that youth forum was formed to advocate for good governance. This Organiru Igbo-Etiti is for the progress. The meaning of Organiru is progress of Igbo-Etiti youth. So I'm the general secretary. We have advocated for many things, and people that have seen me doing it would like me to come on this platform so that we are no longer calling, is he arrived? Can we now come and see him? We'll be doing it ourselves. In my school, I was the SUG president. It has given me the sight of what the leadership is all about. That is just service. You are coming to work for people. It pains me when I see people standing on that post as if to say we are worshiping them instead of they are serving us. So people that I work with, like my constituency, they know me, that I'm coming to serve them. And if you see a servant, you know a servant. If you see boss, you know boss. So we're coming to serve the people. So that's why we're applying this job.
All right. In the context of contesting for this position, you know that there are other candidates from other political parties, and also there are going to be other candidates from your own party who are going to even vie for even nomination. So there is a need for us to know what you think what differentiates you from the other people, what makes you stand out. In fact, what differentiates you from other candidates who are also contesting for this position?
Okay, what differentiates me is they say that politics is game of number. As it stands now, if we are to enter polling unit now, I know the number of votes. I will win the person in the House of Assembly, House of Rep now. If we are asked to come out now to vote, in all the words, I will win him in his word. So I have people that have trusted me. You understand? I don't have any financial misconduct, both from my primary, from secondary school when I was XP, my university when I was SUG president. Now that I'm in the youth leadership in my government, I don't have any record of criminality. I've always stand out, and people always, even after everything, people always come to my back to appreciate what I'm doing, that they like what I'm doing, keep it up. So this thing has given me the courage to say that this is a distinct something that is different from even the person in the PDP that is there now for three terms.
Right. All right. Thank you. Let's go into understanding your constituency needs. Let's look at your constituency. What are the biggest challenges facing your constituency, Igbo-Etiti, and environs? And how do you plan to address them? I believe you must have looked at terrain and looked at, see, I want to go to the House of Rep. This is what I want to do for them. What are the biggest challenges facing your constituency? How do you plan to address them?
Okay, the main challenge, I can categorize it into 3 or 4. First of all is security. Second is unemployment. Third is infrastructure. Like, people don't need much from us, from the leaders. if they can really understand it. People don't need much from people. Just let there be security, let there be good road, let there be water and light. Leave the people. They will succeed. But now you will not, you are not sure of what will happen in the next 1 hour. You are traveling from this community to the other one. You don't know whether you'll be kidnapped the other way, along the way. So these are the challenges that we're having. And I have mapped out, I already have Igbo-Etiti Uzouwani advocacy network. This network, I already have it. And this network will be, I'm thinking I will use it to do everything that I want to do. Because in that network, we have advocacy for security. And these security people, I'm not talking of the army and police. I'm talking of the security that we have in our community. We will make sure that we fund them, we equip them, if possible, pay them salaries so that they will be relaxed with what they are doing and save our communities. I might not have power to change state policing, but I will advocate for that, because that's one thing that I know that will bring everlasting solution to security challenges.
All right. Seems it seems definitely insecurity is topmost on your list. Okay, let's look at the people. Most people say politicians, they don't really listen to their people, but there are a lot of people who have a lot of complaints out there in the communities, in the wards, the cities, down there at the grassroots. And when they voice concerns, they believe that their leaders should listen to them. And we know, based on what we have, the present couple of leaders, many of them actually are not really in touch with what's going on at the grassroots. So I want to ask, how will you ensure that the voices and concerns of your constituents are represented in the National Assembly?
That one is let me say, is a daily task for me. That someone sent me to go and represent him. I should be giving the person reports and getting reports from the person, if not daily, weekly, or monthly. But as not, it does supposed to have timely. It shouldn't be timely, because there shouldn't be a, let me say, national allocation today. And I say I will be seeing my constituency or be talking to them monthly, and I will not talk to them today. I'll be waiting for end of the month to talk to them. So it's everyday work, and with my network, I'll be hearing from every community every day. I'll be taking their complaints every day, solving it every day, daily as it's rising. We're sorting it out, and the one that needs to go to the National Assembly, I will sponsor the bill and make friends in the House that will make it to work. Because after winning the election, you go there, you play another politics, so that you will have enough votes to move your bills that you present in the House. I don't think I've given you an answer.
That leads me to bills and policies. That leads me to bills. What specific policies or bills do you intend to propose that will directly benefit your constituency? I believe you going there, you must have something in mind. I know you're giving us an idea of about security and employment and some other things, but what specific policies or bills do you intend to propose? We almost immediately want to get into the House that will directly benefit your constituency.
I don't know. I can't hear you, sir.
Are you there?
I can't hear you, sir.
I said, what specific policy or what specific bills do you intend to propose that we propose in the House of Representatives that would directly benefit your constituency? Did you get that? Oh, I think we lost him. Okay, we'll wait for him to come and join us. I think we lost him due to network, but meanwhile, we're having a media interview with political aspirant. Is the name of Honorable Amaechi Okoro, who is vying for the seat of House of Representatives in Igbo-Etiti constituency in Enugu State. He's a media personality and has been talking about his aspirations and hopefully what he intends to do in his community. I think he has joined us. Honorable Amaechi, okay, you are back on.
Sorry for the loss.
I guess you had, yeah, I guess you have problems to your network. So I was saying, what specific policy or what specific bills do you intend to propose in the House of Representatives that will directly benefit your constituency once you get there?
Job creation, private and public partnership, especially in terms of our agriculture, like what is obtainable in Japan. I will partner with any available, or I will make a bill to sponsor in the House of Assembly for us to apply what is obtainable over there in our constituency, because my constituency is blessed. I don't know about other countries, but my own is blessed to feed this country. If not in other food items, only my constituency, if being sponsored, giving all the modern agricultural equipment needed, my constituency can feed Nigeria both in rice and garri throughout the year. So that's
okay. In other words, you want to introducing bills for agriculture. That's what you are saying. That's the first bill you introduce.
Yes. I will pass a bill for agricultural development, modern agricultural development in my constituency that will benefit all the community. Secondly, is about vocational training. I thank God that I found DDM today, and I've benefited from DDM. So, in my community, all those Yahoo boys, I'll bring them to DDM to train them to utilize their knowledge in a good thing. They can as well make money from normal digital use, not only in Yahoo or other criminal activities. Because we find out that most people now, after secondary school, they will join Yahoo. So, and it's also caused by another bill that I will pass, which is job creation. I will pass a bill for job creation for my constituency. Because those people that have gone to school, most of them are graduated, they are not doing something. It's one of the things that gave those ones that are writing WAEC the impetus, or to give them the knowledge that there's no need to go to school. When they are seeing someone that did not go to school, that just write WAEC and go do stay maybe 1 year in Ghana and start making money. So job creation, skill acquisition, that vocational training, agricultural, modern agricultural development, and absolute funding for security. I don't need the national or state security. I need my local security. I want to fund them and equip them.
All right. Thank you for that. I think that you explained it. You talked about it a lot. Thank you. So these are the important, crucial thing I want to talk about. Bringing development to your constituency. know that most lawmakers actually just from the concern, most lawmakers actually just go there to just they say enrich themselves. Many of them hardly bring real development to their constituency, even though we know that they also are given money for constituency projects. So how will you attract government projects and investment to your constituency as a lawmaker? How will you attract, how are you going to do that to create real development in your constituency?
Please, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? The network is good.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Having issues. Can you hear me? Okay,
I said, how will you
attract government projects? I said, how will you attract government projects and investments to your constituency? Did you get that? Did you get my question? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
The only thing I heard is that how do I attract government? I didn't hear no other one.
Okay, please confirm. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, but I did not hear your question.
Okay, I said, how will you attract government projects and investments to your constituency, including funds for constituency projects, if given the House of Reps? How will you attract? How are you going to push development, investments, and projects to your constituency as a lawmaker?
I will just, like what I said before, I will make friends in the house that will always support me. That any bill, any allocation that is being shared in the national must reach my constituency, even if it's not supposed to reach. I'm not saying it to pinch on others or to maltreat them. But what I'm saying is that, hence, any project is being assigned in the house or allocation, it must reach to my constituency. Something like allocation for, let me say, health, something like health insurance scheme. Since I was born, I've not had any health insurance scheme in my constituency. So even if it's not being passed in the house to affect other constituencies, is one other thing that I must consider. That one bill that I must consider passing as soon as I get to the house. So, and other lobbying, they do lobbying so that you'll be able to get all these projects. And these people that have been representing us, just to see how wicked some of them are, they will get this project and sell it. So all those things is one of the things that I will not partake on. The only thing I'm going there is to serve my people and for their voice to be heard. And all those projects, security vote, health allocation, we will share our own and make sure we utilize it. All those agriculture, like last year, I heard that federal government are sharing trailers of fertilizer. I did not hear about it in my constituency. I don't know whether the people that are representing or they sell the one that been shared for us, or I don't know. So all those federal allocations, my people will see it. I'll bring it down to them because they're the one that sent me.
All right. Well, I want looking at for like maybe your specific projects, especially that you want to use to impact your people when it comes to like constituency funds. Let's talk about constituency funds given to lawmakers. So you say you want to bring it down to your constituency. What exact projects do you intend to do in your community that will impact those youth? You talked about Yao Boy. You talked about that also leads me to the next question. What strategies do you have to tackle unemployment, poverty, and youth restiveness in your constituency? I know you talked about it a bit, but I just want to share more on that before we go to the next particular questions.
If I bring, if I go to all the communities in my constituency and bring 30 Yahoo boys to lead them to train, after the training, yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I think my network. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I said, how I bring development is skill acquisition, other vocational trainings. If modern agriculture are being implemented in my communities and people that are trained for that, will take people, like my plan is that modern agriculture that I will attract to my communities, we will take people from all the communities and take, even if it takes taking them to Japan or any other country that are doing well in agriculture, to train them on the use of those modern machines. Then I will do that, even if I will source the fund to train them. If it's taking them there to train them, I will take them and train them and will acquire those modern agricultural equipment. All this, I will let them understand that all this white job, they are not actually what it is. Those people that are in politics that are driving like 20 cars, is our money that they are using to drive that car. If in the normal sense that they're using their salary, they will not be going with 20 cars at a time. So you train them. When they are working, money will be coming out from the agriculture. You'll be paying them very well to be comfortable. You pay them more than, like someone that they know that is working in a very good office, you pay them more than them. Do you understand? So another one, ICT, the world is changing. Those people that will bring to DDM, like at least one person from each community every year, I think they go up to like 30 something. There's no way that after training them, they will not see a good opportunity to work. If I cannot give them opportunity, they will see opportunity to make use of what they've learned from DDM or other institutions. But I will partner with the DDM to train my constituency in terms of tech, because I've gone there, I've benefited, and I'm seeing what they're still doing.
Okay, thank you. Our time is getting spent, but we'll still have some more.
Hello, Mr. Kevin. Hello. Hello, Mr. Kevin. this network in the country.
Well, it appears that we have a little glitch. I think Mr. Kevin has a network issue. That's my colleague at the. So, Mr. Okoro, once again, well done, you have been very specific. So, generally speaking, what message would you have for the people of your constituency?
Hello, sir.
Yes. What message would you have for the people of the constituency you represent?
Message.
Yes, yes.
My message to them is that
yes,
it is time for us to go and represent ourselves. They should send an accountable person, as they've known me to my credibility and accountability, that it is time for us to go and speak for ourselves. No more sending people that cannot even ask you over the 4 years, is there any issue in your community? That it's time for us to take back our constituency. So that's the strong message I will give them.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, probably on a final note, there's this complaint that has been going on for the past 10 years, but more intensified in the last 2 years, about the high cost of governance in Nigeria, and largely due to the amount that is gobbled at the National Assembly in terms of salaries and allowances. People believe that the salary structure of the National Assembly is too high. Well, what is your take on that, sir?
It's very, very high. It's too high. To me, the people that should be receiving highest salary are the security agencies, the teachers, not the people at the national. Though they are doing a lot of work at the National Assembly, but they shouldn't be receiving higher salary in the whole world. It's so appalling, and the country is going down. They don't even have mercy for this country. If they have mercy for this country, they will cut down their salary and use it and implement policies that will reduce the high cost of living in Nigeria. Just look at in the 2024 budget, the highest percentage, like out of up to 30% of the budget is for settlement of our debt. They are borrowing money to earn money. It's not too okay. You go and borrow money from abroad and you pay yourself and rejoicing on top of it. It's not wise. That's why most of the foreign countries, most of the whites, they don't even like Nigerians coming to their country because they don't understand how we are reasoning. You go and borrow money and be paying your National Assembly money more than even the people that are borrowing you money, they're not paying their people up to what you are paying your people. But you are borrowing from them to pay your people this amount for what? So I know that such, if I pass such bill, it might be suppressed, but I must also raise such bill to reduce to slash it, let me just say half of what they're paying now. We can't be receiving highest salary in the whole world, and we don't have anything to offer. The refinery that they just managed to repay within the country, they are still spending up to 96 billion monthly. Like last month, they spent 96 billion naira in importing oil that we have here, that they can put our refineries together and make it work. So they should cut down. I will pass a bill on that aspect, that it should be cut down. If you are borrowing money, like I can't remember the full history, but the first money borrowed in Nigeria was to build Kanjidan, which is still there. You can't be borrowing money to eat. You can't be borrowing money to pay salary. You can't be borrowing money to buy exotic cars for the governors. There should money, if you want to borrow money for production, not for consumption. So I will not, even for a day, I won't support a bill to borrow money to support buying of car, or support anything that is not for production in this country. So I don't.
All right. All right. Okay, finish up, please. But sorry, I had an issue. We had an issue with our network.
So we are talking about.
Let me just go straight to the next question.
Salary of the House of Assembly members. It should be reduced.
Okay, go ahead.
It should be reduced to manage it. Like, if they really have this country in their heart, their 1 month salary will settle the bills that Nigeria is owing abroad, and they should stop borrowing.
Yeah, it's a good thing my colleague is right. Thank you very much, Kevin. Let me hand back over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Palm. My network just vanished here. Thank you. So, Amaechi, as we conclude, let's talk about your campaign strategy as we conclude. What is your campaign strategy, and how do you plan to engage voters at the grassroots level? Are you going to go down to the grassroots, or are you going to be seated where you are? What do you intend to do to engage voters at the grassroots level in order to achieve your political aim? Quickly, please.
I'm already engaging them already. I've started the engagement from the focal persons I have in all the communities. We've started work already. And I'm even
like to know what we'd like to know what it's like, or what you intend to do. We'd like to know what it's like and what you intend to do. Yeah, to achieve that.
So what I intend to do to achieve that is that within this month, the focal persons that I have in all the community, we have drawn a map that at the end of this month, my support group in all the communities will be at least 10. And we are going to have a meeting next month that everybody must come. The other was that I plead with them that I know I'm not in every community. Even if I'm in my community, even if I'm in my village, I'm not in every community. So the members of my support groups, most of them must reside in the community. So, so that we'll be able to pass our message here. And this game has started already. So, and to also deepen more, because yes, sir.
Go ahead. I thought you had finished. Finish up.
Yes, to deepen my campaign, to make it more elaborate, I was even advising people to contest. to contest the same position with me, because my area is PDP. You don't deal with them. So I'm advising some people, please contest. Let's go to the poll, contest. So, and I know that when somebody is contesting this community, another person is contesting the other community, all my constituency, you will hear about ADC and cop them. Definitely. Even if you are deaf, you will hear about ADC.
All right. So I'm going to ask this. Yes, you're a member of COPDEM, and you know we have COPDEM members across the country, including where you are. So what's your relationship with other members of COPDEM, like including the executive? How do you plan to mobilize and unite COPDEM members in your constituency for a strong political victory? What's the relationship like? And how do you intend to mobilize them for this?
As you know that COPDEM is not yet strong in Enugu, but in my constituency, COPDEM is already standing in my community, in my constituency. And that's why most time, if I'm having a national meeting, I will call for Enugu COPDEM to come to action. I'm communicating with the state, the new appointed state chairman and the secretary. The way I'm making it is that if I meet you, if I talk to you, because most of the members that I have that are coming to my team, they are TBN, Take Back Nigeria network. Because during the 2022 election, I was my local government coordinator, Take Back Nigeria. So it makes the work very easy for me. So I just call them for meeting and tell them, look at, first of all, I told them about COPDEM. They should join COPDEM. So after they finish registration, I told them about ADC, our next direction, that of course people are seeing what's happening in the national leadership of Labour Party, who can no longer afford to support P2B to contest under Labour Party, that were moving to this party. So that was the second thing I did before I tell them my expression.
All right. So I always ask this question. I'm going to ask before I ask the final question. So I'm going to ask this. How do you plan to fund your campaign? And how will you ensure financial transparency in your political activities?
In terms of funding, I will make it very economical with the one I have. I will make it very, because one thing is that you cannot spend what you don't have. Like during the other meeting, we advised you can't be sharing money. And in our last campaign, as a TBN member, we use our money to do the campaign with the hope that we are advocating for a new country. So I will not bring money in front of my campaign, but anything that needs money, we will do it with my capacity, my financial capacity. The last, in 2019, I was a convener of our local government chairman campaign group. So I was the coordinator, and I spearhead the funding. People from other various communities, even home and abroad, they supported the campaign under my coordination. So in terms of funding, when the time comes, I will raise a group. I will raise the support group for funding. And anything that comes out there is what we can support from, is what we can go with. And for my own capacity, I will be able to do the little I can do. And I'm hoping that maybe if I pass all my tasks and my interview with the COPDEM, as an active member of COPDEM, I hope that a support might also come from them. So,
all right. All right. So let me ask. All right. So let me ask you this final question: If you're elected into the House of Representatives, what legacy do you hope to leave behind after your tenure in the House of Representatives, especially that's your constituency, so that your name will continue to reverberate from time to time? So What legacy do you hope to leave behind?
The legacy I will leave behind is that I will, let me say, the time I started, I talked about security. It seems like my whole agenda was about security. It's not
Exactly.
actually about security, but when you are safe, like you are in your house, you are safe. You have light, you have water. You can do many things that you cannot even imagine. When you are safe and you are going to your farm, you are sure that you are safe. For you to buy something in the market, you might just need to buy a little thing. You won't even complain about economic hardship because there's no way it won't affect you much. So the legacy I will leave is that my people will go to farm freely, come back freely. They will not fear anything.
Correct.
I believe that the agriculture, with security and good agricultural development in my constituency, my community can feed them. They won't even request from anybody. They will stop begging anybody for anything. If the federal government is even sharing rice, they have a lot of rice that they are supplying to people. If you have heard about Adan is part of my constituency. Adan rice, if you hear about Adan rice, the land is very rich in rice production. That's what I say, that the rice that will come from that place can feed this country. Only that place, because the land is vast. It connects to Anambra border. So that legacy alone, if I can see it after my tenure, it will last. It will last, because I told you earlier that I will not ask for police or army. Only my community vigilantes will do every work that we need when they are funded well and equipped and trained. They will do everything that we need to keep our community.
Thank you, Honorable Okoro. Security and agriculture and legacy tend to keep your constituency. Okay, thank you so much. So, thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having Honorable Amaechi Okoro, a strong member of them, and strong member of a member of ADC too. And we've been talking about his aspirations, because he's running for the position of House of Representatives for Igbo-Etiti constituency in Enugu State. It's been a great time having him here. He has talked a lot from his personal ambitions, what he tends to do for his community, and bills he intends to propose, and the lasting legacy the legacies intend to give out there. Honorable Amaechi, I want to say thank you for joining this program. I hope to hear from you definitely soon, and thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the head of this program. Tomorrow we'll meet once again with yet another aspirant on this particular program. From me, Kevin, it's goodbye. We're going to see you tomorrow. Thank you.